This story was recommended by Toby's Bones. Yo, huge shout out to you, Toby's Bones. Yo, it's your boy, Gwydscomix. I'm back. Yo, he's back at last. Finally, we can hear him review a terrible creepypasta again. I am so excited for this. And I, as the person who makes the video, is also really excited for this. Yeah, anyway, I was excited and then I read this. Feels good to be this negative again. So this is usually the part of the video where I give you a little rundown of the history of the story, when it was written, all that stuff. But I didn't care to look up any of that. So yo, welcome. It's a creepypasta about Fluttershy. She kills Applejack. Spoilers, yo, let's begin. Right, so the story opens in at the little cottage on the side of town where Fluttershy lives. And she gets a knock at the door, and Applejack's standing there, like a mess. And she's like, oh my gosh, she looks like such a mess. The story then explains that Applejack's coat is looking a bit faded and weak, and there's something about it not being comparable to apples like it usually is. Does these people know what an apple looks like? Anyway, Applejack thinks that Angel Bunny is dead, which he is, and that's why she's visiting. And then Fluttershy's like, oh, you look terrible, come into the house, get comfortable. Stuffs a bunch of pillows around her. And the animals are like, oh, yeah, I'm super looking forward to helping AJ, as Fluttershy intends to. And then the story name drops the bear that is always hanging around Fluttershy as a Harry. Was that specified, or is it was that a specified thing? Whatever. Anyway, Fluttershy is asked about Angel Bunny, and she says that he died from a thing called Snuffles. Is that a real thing? Hold on. Yes, it's real. And then Fluttershy kind of oh yeah, man, helping you out will fucking distract me from him being dead. And then she's like, oh, what are you sick with? And Applejack's like, oh, Potomac fever. Is that real? Hold on. Yes, that's real as well. Okay, 2 for 2. And she's like, oh my gosh, that's so bad. I'm going to help you get over it. Me, the unqualified doctor. And then it goes into detail that she's reading it out of a book. Yo, Fluttershy, the kind of doctor to get medical advice from the internet and then use it on their friends. Anyway, I felt like leaving at this point because I figured at this point in the story I knew where it was going and that Applejack was going to die. But I decided to stick around. She dies, but spoilers. Anyway, Fluttershy threatens the animals with the stare, so they leave. Awesome. That comedic thing is now just... Why did you even throw that in there? That's just dumb. Fluttershy locks down the house with AJ inside, and AJ feels uneasy about it. Panic, AJ, I don't know what the fuck you're doing. And then Fluttershy leaves and comes back in a nurse dress, which is supposed to be intimidating, but it's not, but we'll pretend it is. Fluttershy says she's the only one who can help now, which is actually incorrect. As it's specified in the story, the doctor's like, oh, a bit of bed rest, it'll be fine to Applejack. But, Fluttershy's crazy in this one, so why not? Anyway, she has a first aid kit with her, and she whips it out and pulls out a needle. It's full of needles. Pretty scary, right? A needle, that's pretty scary. AJ's uneasy and tries to get away, and then Fluttershy stabs her with the needle, and it's a sedative. And then she falls asleep. But it's kind of a spirit I know I explained it badly, but it's actually really dramatic. Her falling asleep to the sedative. I feel like such an asshole. Oh no, hang on, that's right. Applejack, during one of her attempts to get away, knocks the pillows that were kind of all around her off the sofa and onto Fluttershy. There's a line where the story says that Fluttershy was almost suffocated by it. All right, why not? That's, I guess, being under pillows at point of a second is a pretty good way to kind of suffocate. Where was I? Oh yeah, Applejack's seditized, and then she wakes up in a bed with Fluttershy trying to suffocate her with a pillow, and you're like, oh my gosh, wow. It doesn't work, and Applejack goes, yo, what the fuck are you doing? And so Fluttershy's like, oh man, let me get another needle. And then she reaches in and pulls out another needle and stabs it into Applejack. Then Applejack tries to get away, but the needle's still kind of stuck inside her. Then she tries to get it out and breaks it off inside her. It's really epic. Applejack then tries to reason with her. All right, try to reason with the insane person, why not? Then collapses, and Fluttershy chucks her back on the bed again. Anyway, the amazing plot twist here happens here. Fluttershy killed Angel Bunny. Yeah, that's insane. I didn't see that one coming. A mercy killing, I mean, suffocated the bunny under a pillow. You know, the bunny. You can like, can't you just get like an injection for the bunny? Whatever. Oh, that's right. She got the sedatives from a doctor who was like, oh, use them if the animals get rowdy, you know, and you're trying to heal them. Anyway, she kills the angel bunny with like, she did kill the angel bunny with like fucking a pillow. Anyway, Fluttershy rationalizes her mercy killing as like, you know, merciful. And like Applejack's like, nah, and like kicks her. She's fine. As you are when you get kicked in the face. I'm pretty sure that was established. AJ then like fucking tries to run away and like can't really because she's like sort of crawling across the floor. Then she sees this like, oh, there's a lantern on the desk. You know, she smashes up like the desk into it, and then lantern falls and shatters, and she gets like a shard. And like, I don't know what she was going to do with the shard. I think she was going to use it as a weapon or something, but it doesn't work. And it's never brought up again. Fluttershy just like kind of picks her up off the floor again because she collapses from the sedatives again. Like puts her back on the bed. But you know, this is like the big turning point because Applejack's then like, yo, this is my moment. Like fucking kicks her again. But this time like Fluttershy like dodges it and like goes up to this, like flies up to the ceiling. And so Applejack like flies to like the fucking first aid kit and like smashes all the like sedatives. So like Fluttershy can't like use them on her again. And then makes a run for the back door where Fluttershy stabs her. Like on the way out. Don't know why she didn't stab her in her sleep. She was under sedatives. She wouldn't have noticed. Also, yes, the like shard subplot was abandoned. I thought she'd like use the shard to kill like Applejack, but she just used a knife. No real like circle there. But you know, whatever. Yeah, that's it. That's when the story ends, and there's some detailed description of Applejack dying. Well, it's not even that detailed. This story's not that well written. Anyway, the story ends with Flutters deciding that she's going to mercy kill the rest of AJ's family. Because they're like, you know, woeing, like they're fucking woeing over like the missing Applejack. And she's like, oh, you know, I'll take away the pain, you know what I mean? It's like, whoa, that's crazy. Actually, she just does it to like Granny Smith, but I'm sure she planned to do it with the other ones as well. And yeah, that was the story. Wasn't it good? Dude, it was so good. The story sucked. Ayo, it's your boy, Gwydscomix, and as you just watched this video, you were likely aware that I'm back. Yes, I've returned after 3 years. Well, I guess not 3 years, really. I have uploaded a couple of videos since then. But for these videos, yeah, it's been 3 years, which is a very long time to wait. And you got to believe me when I say that I really am sorry about that. As you know, I've been distracted by other things. Sourced 100 Waterways, did it before I was 26, took me 2 years. Sourced 100 Waterways, first person ever. Sorry, back to what I was saying. I literally just cut this in. But I want to make clear that I have never once put this channel to sleep, if that makes sense. I've never once gone, I'm just going to leave this channel, fuck it, I'm done with it. I've never been like that because this channel really does mean a lot to me, and I do enjoy making these videos, even if there seems to be very long breaks between them, even back when I used to upload like much more regularly. Yeah, sorry about that. Sorry it's been so long. And naturally the follow-up question from you will likely be, oh, well, you know, now that you've posted this video, are you back? You know, are you going to expect another upload within like the next fucking year? And to answer that, I say yes. I do absolutely want to start posting more on this channel again. You can very much likely expect another video before the end of the year. Maybe even a few. Maybe. I don't know. I'm not going to promise any sort of schedules or anything like that, but consider this like, yo, New Year's, New Year, new reviews. I don't know how many are we making, but you can expect some. And that's exciting for you and for me, honestly, because as I said, I really did. Did I say this? Yeah, no, I enjoyed making this video. It was fun to be back to this. So yes, I will be posting videos again. Hopefully you can forgive me. And until then, if you really want to, you can find me on my gaming channel here, pop up at the top. Or if you're more of the adventure type, you can find me on my adventure channel, pop up at the top. That was my promotion period. All right, sorry it's been so long. I'm going to leave this little monologue that I've been doing here alone. I'm done now. Lots of love to you all. I hope you're all happy and well. And yeah, love you guys. Okay. All right. Love you lots. Bye.
Don't show it. White as the snow. Control. wherever you